guys, welcome back to Graceful Beauty. My name is Sherry and today I just want to share with you some new makeup that I recently purchased and do a little mini review and do a get ready with me and just give you my first impressions and let you know what I think about each item. So this is the new Tarte Rainforest of the Sea SIZZLE Eyeshadow palette and I just think this is so pretty. So I mean, look at how pretty this compact is. These colors are really pretty. I don't love the texture of them as much as I do the one that I just reviewed a couple weeks ago, the Tarte Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust palette. Those were just silky, creamy like butter. So for today's video, I just pulled my hair up in a bun. I didn't really fix my hair because after all, it's not really a hair tutorial and I will probably never ever do a hair tutorial because I'm hair challenged. But you know, I'm just gonna show you some of the fun new products that I got. And if you wanna see how I got today's look, just keep on watching. So I'm just gonna use my IT Cosmetics CC cream. I'm gonna use the shade medium. This might be medium tan. I'm not sure. I'll know when I start putting it on my skin. And I'm gonna use my new Sigma Beauty Sponge. I love this. I love this better than the Beauty Blender and better than the Real Techniques blending sponge. Do about a pump and a half. So I wanted to try a couple new concealers. And this is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Multi-Use Concealer. And I got two shades because they actually look like they are darker than what their names say they are. So I actually got Fair and it's the W1-2, so it'd be warm and it's the 1-2. And then I also got the Light W3-4. Because this light looks more like a medium and this fair looks more like a light. And it's got the little sponge tip, just like the Maybelline Age Rewind does. And I just dot a little bit under my eyes. This is the lightest one. Then I just mix this one. I mean, I could just put it on my finger and mix it on my hand, but it's just easy for me to dot it on. And then I just blend it in. This is an amazing concealer. I really, really like this. This beats out my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. And you know, even after 6 hours, I look in the mirror and I'm like, whoa, there's still no fine lines and wrinkles that are, you know, they're gonna be there, but they're not gonna be accentuated. That's how great this product is. If you're looking for a good drugstore concealer, you're not trying to spend a whole lot of money, this beats my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. Actually, this is probably my best concealer that I have over all of my high-end concealers. The other thing that I really like about this, I typically don't use the same concealer on blemishes that I do on my under eyes, but I just had tried it out and I'm gonna put this one on. I really like using this on blemishes. So this is a hormonal acne bump that I've had probably for a month and I've talked about it before in other videos. It's gone. It just scars my skin and leaves this dark red ugly mark and I absolutely hate them. I can't really see what I'm doing because I'm just looking in a mirror that's far away by the camera, so let me just take my little mirror and try to blend this out a little bit. But I mean, I don't know if you really could see it that much, but look how good the coverage is on this and I really, really like this concealer. So last week or a couple weeks ago, I did a video and I had tried on some new makeup products and I got this butter bronzer, but I'd gotten the shade bronzer because I keep hearing everybody rave about how amazing it is. And I thought, well, I'm just gonna go check it out. And I love the texture, I love the feel. I didn't love the overpowering scent, but I can get used to it. But the color of it was just too light for my skin. I felt like I was just slapping so much product on over and over and over before I could even have the color show. So I was in Walmart and I saw that they had a shade darker and it's called Deep Bronzer and I really like this. Most of my bronzers are high-end and you know, I don't mind spending good money on good products, don't get me wrong there. But if I can find something at the drugstore that works just as good if not better than high-end, I'm gonna invest my money in the drugstore makeup or skincare so that it's not gonna, you know, be too bad when I spend more money on buying more products. And I just put a little bit on. I mean, look, I just barely did it and you can already see it. And since I have a huge forehead and I have this receding hairline, I like to darken up back here, up here, so that it will help to make my forehead not look so massive. And then I like to just do a little bit around my chin here so it looks like I work out all the time and I just have beautiful chiseled chin. You know, that's the beauty with makeup. You can wake up feeling so ugly not you personally, but me, I will wake up and I just feel so ugly some days, and you just put on makeup and then you just feel so much better. Not that I'm saying I'm an ugly person. I'm very thankful, I'm very blessed for what the good Lord has given me, but you know what I'm saying. Sometimes we just feel ugly, and you know, makeup just makes it all better. So does chocolate too. This is the blush I've been using now for a couple weeks. It's my Tarte Fairy Flush blush. This is the one that came with the Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust palette, and I did a review on that, and I can link that down below. But I absolutely love this blush. It's a mattifying, like a pinky nude. I mean, you don't have to dig that much in there, but it's a mattifying pinky nude, and like, I don't even really have to put face powder on my cheeks because this just mattifies my pores, and it just gives you such a beautiful, natural nude color. Now, when I say natural, there's nothing natural about the shades of blush that I wear. You know, I've said it before, I love me some clown cheeks, I love blush, so I also add my Milani Delicioso Pink over top, just a little bit of this, because I just think pink looks so pretty on everyone. And you know, after I do that, then I just kind of take that beauty sponge and let me just spray a little more of my primer water on it, because don't ever freak out if you put too much blush on, because I do that all the time. But all you need to do is just take your beauty sponge, and I don't want it to be full strength wet, but I just take my beauty sponge and then I just kind of press it all so it just kind of all marinates together and blends. So I've been trying out different eyebrow pencils, and you know, I've mentioned it before in another video that I'm just so annoyed at my Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Brow Wiz. I mean, not really annoyed. I mean, it's not really that life-shattering that I'm, you know, not liking my brow pencil, but you know what I mean. But the spoolie keeps breaking on the Anastasia one, and it's pricey and it runs out fast. So I wanted to get some drugstore ones and try, and you know, I'm trying different ones. Nothing's blown my mind yet, but this is one that I got by Rimmel. It's called Brow This Way. This has the brow pencil on one side. You're supposed to be able to line it. It's like a triangle. You're supposed to be able to line it with one end, and then the other end kind of just fills it in. I don't really do it like that. I just like the thinnest end possible, so I'm not loving this, but I do like the color, the dark brown. And then it also has a spoolie, and I bent the spoolie because it was just too difficult. It's not long enough for me to use it straight, so I bent it. But, so I'm just trying this out. You know, it's inexpensive, so I'm just going to do my brows real quick. This is definitely not a brow pencil that I will repurchase. You know, I just don't like this pencil part. It's a triangle versus like a fine point, and I get what they're trying to do, but I just don't really like it. So now I'm just going to take a little bit of this concealer, and I will use a little small brush, and then I'll just clean up around my brows real quick. They say your eyebrows are not twins, they're sisters, but they are going to the same party. I don't know. Maybe mine don't look like they're going to the same party, but they'll do. I'm just gonna powder my face a little bit. I don't bake. I mean, I do bake in the kitchen, but I don't bake when I do my powder, because, you know, if you have fine lines and wrinkles or pores or, you know, just mature skin, I know, I'm not saying don't bake. I just think that baking just doesn't look good on mature skin with wrinkles. It just really accentuates your wrinkles. But, you know, if you think it looks good for you and you have mature skin, then go for it. So I just put a little bit on my sponge, and then I just powder the areas where I'm a little more oily. Now I'm just going to prime my eyes with my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Now I am going to try on my brand new eyeshadows. I actually ordered these maybe 2 weeks ago, and I just have not gotten around to trying them on, and so I was really trying really hard to not play with these prior to filming. So I put my finger in a couple just to feel them and see if they were silky. But this is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, the new eyeshadow palette called SIZZLE, and I just think these colors are so pretty. I know so many people are like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired of Tarte coming out with the same shades. Why not come out with some bright, you know, blues and purples and yellows? And I'm glad Tarte's coming out with the same family of colors, because I don't wear all those bright, crazy colors, but is this so pretty? Let me see if you can see it the way I am seeing it. Oh, I love this so much. I mean, this is just beautiful. Like, can I get some earrings like this? These are so, this color, I love it. So this comes in a beautiful gold package, and you know, now I've got my fingerprints on it because I have, you know, been looking at it. And then when you open it up, It's just got the mirror inside, but this one is smaller than the Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust. Let me grab that one real quick. So here's the Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust palette, and this is the Rainforest of the Sea Sizzle. So it is smaller, but as you can see, this center part right here is just their name. It just says Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, and then it lists all the names. On the center of this one had, let me just open it for you, just in case you haven't seen it yet. This one had, and this one's broken. I've got another one, a newer one, but this one has this highlighter in the center, and I don't like it because you can, I don't know if you can see how the highlighter just keeps breaking off, but I love all of these. These eyeshadows are so beautiful. I mean, look at how pretty these colors are. These are so pretty. I have a review of this palette also. I just think this is so pretty. Again, I have not even tried these on yet. I just touched this one and this one. I just wanted to feel them in my finger. So I don't even know how these perform on my eyes. There's 3 mattes and the rest of them are all shimmers. So I'm just gonna swatch a few of these so that you can see what they look like. So this first one is called Snorkel. And let's see what these look like. Oh, these are really pretty. I like these. I'm gonna go ahead and just put them all on my arm and then I'll show you. So these are the colors starting here. That is this color right here. So I'm not 100% sure what colors I want to use yet since I haven't played around with this palette yet, but I'm gonna go in first with this color called Paddleboard since it's a matte color. This is just like a perfect warm, it's like a peachy brown color. I love this color and it just blends so well. These are really nice. I mean, I don't feel like there's a ton of color payoff with this color, but I'm afraid to like get really in there. I wanted to add a little bit of this light color. This is called Playa. I want to add a little bit of this color and just put it up here underneath my brow bone just to blend that some. I think I'm going to go in on the outer V and I'm just going to use this dark color called Off Duty. I don't know how pigmented this is, so I'll just lightly do it. And then I'm just going to press it on where the spots, I'm just stamping it basically right in a little V on the outer corner where I want this color to be. And then I'll blend it here in a little bit. I'm going to try this color right here called High Tide, and I'm just going to use my finger. I do a lot of my makeup application with my finger. Oh, this is pretty. I'm just going to put this on my lid. Oh, this one's really, it goes on really pigmented with your finger. Sometimes though, when I use these oranges and pinks, I look like I'm sick. After I do my makeup, I'm like, oh man, am I coming down with the flu? And then I just realized, no, I just used the wrong color eyeshadow. I just really want to put this one called Sandcastle. I want to see what this one looks like because it's like a pretty purpley, like a, oh, this is pretty. This is like a pretty metallic purpley color. Let me see if you can see this. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm just going to put that over top of the lid where I just did because I just kind of want to see what it looks like. Not loving this color combination, so when I play around with this palette again, I'll try, you know, something different. I just really wanted to see what these colors look like. Now I want to try this color. It's called Starfish. I'm just going to put a little bit of this under my eye. This is kind of like a pinky orange metallic-y color. This is really pretty too, but you know, I feel like I'm kind of looking like I'm coming down with the flu since when I put too many pinks and oranges around my eyes, it's not that great on me. And then I'm going to take this dark color again, the Off Duty, this one, and then I'm just going to put just a smidge of it here and just kind of blend that together. Yeah, this one doesn't seem that pigmented. I bet if I sprayed my brush, let me try it with my primer water. Let me just spray the end of it here. And then dipped it in, maybe it would be a little more pigmented. Let's see. Oh yeah, a lot more. I really think this color called Snorkel is so pretty, so I just want to see what this one looks like too. Let me look at my zoom in mirror and just see how much fallout there was. Not too much, it's really not that bad, so you could just take a fluffy brush and brush that off. So I'm going to go into my Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust palette and just take my pinky and use that highlighter. It's, you know, a face highlighter, but I use it for my eyes. So I always like to put eyeliner on the inside of my bottom lash line here, and I don't like to use like a black or a dark brown. I usually like to use my Marc Jacobs Lunatic. It's like a lavender silvery color. It's so pretty. But for this look, I don't want to do a lavender, so I'm just going to do this one by Tarte. It's their Inner Rim Liner, and this is just to help you, you know, look like you're a little more awake. It's just a nude skin color. So now I'm just going to put some eyeliner on. This is not one that I can find the link to, so I apologize that I keep using this in the videos, but you can use any black felt tip eyeliner. There's a lot of them that work good, but this is one I got in one of my beauty subscription boxes, and I've searched and I cannot find a link to this anywhere. It's by Steve Laurent. It's their Precision Tip Liner in black. If anybody can find this, let me know, because I actually do really like it because it stays on a long time. And I don't put eyeliner like up high because then I'm getting rid of that precious eyelid space that I need to make it look like I have eyelids. So I just press this really, really lightly, kind of like in the lash line. And I don't do like, oops, that's what I didn't want to do, a winged line, but it's going to stay there now. Then I just kind of connect it to that, and hopefully it'll just kind of blend with my eyelashes once I put my eyelashes on. And then I also like to tight line up on the upper inner and the waterline of my eye. So I like to just use a black waterproof, any black eyeliner will work. I don't always curl my eyelashes, but I am going to curl them today with my Shu Uemura eyelash curler. Okay, for mascara, I'm going to try my L'Oreal Voluminous Base. This is like an eyelash primer. I'm going to use the Voluminous Feline by, is this L'Oreal also? I think this is L'Oreal. Oh, this is black brown. No wonder it's not that dark. Well, anyways, I've tried this a couple times and this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to link it down below. I still love my Maybelline Full and Soft, but I just wanted to try some of these. I get so many mascaras in my beauty subscription boxes, so I just like to use these up before I buy new ones. And this is black brown. I like black brown, but not when I have, you know, more eyeshadow on. On days where I'm not wearing any eyeshadow, then I like to wear a black brown mascara. And I do the tops of my lashes also. Alright, now on to my favorite part of doing my makeup is my lips. I love lip products, like I love them so much. So I opened up my new Estee Lauder Double Wear lip liner in the shade Brick. I use this one all the time. Even if I do a lighter lip, I just kind of blend it out. I'm going to apply this real quick, and then I just want to show you all these new drugstore lipsticks that I picked up. So the lipsticks I got the other day, I didn't even spend maybe 20 bucks, and I bought tons of them. I even have more in this bag. I bought a bunch of Wet n Wild lipsticks. I've had this kind before, not this color, but the one with this type of tip on it. I've had this one before, and I forget what shade, and I really liked it. I thought it was a great formula, but then I totally forgot that I had it, and so I was just looking for some inexpensive drugstore makeup, and I thought, you know what, let me pick up more colors. But the ones I'm really liking are their mattifying ones. I think this one, I'm going to use this color called Rosebud. It's 904B, and I've already tried all these on, but this is just a really pretty, like, pinky, corally. It's just so pretty. Let me just put it on. But I love these because they almost stain my lips. So even after they wear off, your lips just have a beautiful wash of color, and my lips don't feel dry and cracky. And of course, I'm always putting lip gloss on all day long anyways, especially my City Lips that I put on constantly. So these are just so pretty. So let me just put this color on. And the one thing is, you're going to notice they're kind of hard to put on at first. They're kind of drying, but when they're on your lips, they don't feel dry. And that is huge for me. That's why I typically don't wear a lot of matte lipsticks, because I cannot stand that dry, cracky feeling. But I absolutely love these lipsticks. Isn't this such a pretty color? I really like this color. I mean, it's a little dark for what I normally wear, but I blot it. I blot everything. And then this is the color that basically stays on your lips. But of course, I never just leave my lipstick the way it is. I always put a gloss over it because I love to blend a bunch of different lip products. Then I got 4 of these Milani. These are the Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumpers. Now these don't plump my lips anywhere near like City Lips lip plumpers do, but these are so shiny. These feel so good on your lips. And so I am going to use, I don't know what shade this one is. I will link it down below, and let you know. But this one is so pretty. It's so shiny. I have some of their Amore lip shines or whatever, and I like those, but I like these better. I mean, look at this. Look at how shiny this is. And what I love this applicator. Look at how huge this applicator is. This is not like your little doe foot applicator. This is like the big applicator that your Shape Tape is applied with. And I just love this. And then, of course, I blot it again. I'm just going to use that same little tissue. Because you don't want to get the lipstick all over your teeth. I hate having lipstick on my teeth. So if you just blot, you don't have to blot your whole lips, just, you know, right in the center. Or just take your finger, put your finger in your mouth, and then just pull it out, and all the lipstick around that edge that would get on your teeth will be gone. I'm actually going to try this one over top of it, because I can't remember what, this one's the peachy one. Oh, this one's called Prismatic Peach, and this one is missing the label, but I'll look it up and I'll link them down below. This one's really pretty too. Look how shiny that is. You know, I probably wouldn't walk out the door with it like this, beaming shiny, but it's just fun to put it on shiny like that. And then of course I blot it a little bit. So I haven't put on a highlighter. I'm just going to put a little bit of my Algenist, the Reveal Concentrated Illuminizing Drops. I really like these because it just kind of gives you a natural highlight. It's not like a massive in-your-face highlight. And it just kind of gives you that lit from within glow. Isn't that such a pretty highlight? And I just put it right on the tops of my cheekbones. And then normally I do it before my lips, but I'm just going to put a smidgy on my Cupid's bow without hopefully disturbing my lipstick. And I'm going to put a little down the bridge of my nose. And I also like to put just a little bit above my eyebrow here. So let me just swatch a few of these Wet n Wild lipsticks because they're just so pretty. And if you're looking for a good, really inexpensive, I mean, these I think were $1.93 at Walmart. And then this type with this type of applicator on the top, these were I think 93 cents. I mean, seriously, like that is so cheap. I don't know, there might be really bad ingredients in here, but you know, I don't wear them all the time. But anyways, this one is 527B, and let me just show you right here. And these are really creamy. Look at this color. This is such a pretty color. This one is 526C, and look at this one. This one's like a purpley pink. This one has a smidgy of shimmer in it. This one's so pretty too. These would look really pretty for a pop of color when you don't have, you know, bright eyes or anything like that anywhere else. And then this other one, this one is 560B, and I did get some others, but I don't love the other ones, but these are the ones that I really like. And this is the same in that creamy formula, and this is just a beautiful mauve color. I mean, look how creamy this is. Look at this, I'm barely touching. Like, that's such a pretty color. This one is just a perfect, like, your lips but better color. This is so pretty, and it's 93 cents. I mean, seriously, 93 cents. Like, Wet n Wild has a lot of really great products. So here's my favorite color so far. This is the one that's that mattifying. This is 907C, and these are a little more, they feel dry when you're applying them, but when they're on your lips, they don't feel drying or cracky at all. But look how pretty this color is. I mean, these are all really similar to these. It just depends. Sometimes I go for more of the purpley plummy colors. Other times I go for the coral, the super light colors. It just depends. One color I don't wear, I just don't wear red. I feel like when I wear red, I look 10 years older than I am. And it's probably because I haven't found the right red for my skin color yet. But this is such a pretty color. I love this one. And that's so pretty. So let me just get a little closer and I'll show you this finished look. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did like this video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up, and I hope you'll consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe and you want to get notified each time I post a new video, just tap that little bell when you click the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.